Okay, so today we're diving into something a little different, right? Like we're looking at the mission and values of a news organization
Yeah, that's right.
called Newswavejournal.
Okay, Newswavejournal.
I like the name, Newswavejournal. What do you like? What pops into your head when you hear that?
Well, first thing, I mean, it's an interesting name for a news organization, Newswavejournal. I don't know. I kind of get this image of like riding a wave of information, you know?
Yeah, like surfing,
Exactly, surfing.
but like surfing the news.
Yeah, instead of just like passively absorbing it, you
Yeah.
know? It makes you think about being more active in how you consume news.
How you choose what you see.
Exactly, yeah.
So how does this Newswavejournal actually help us do that? Like actually ride that wave?
Well, they talk a lot about truth, clarity, and integrity,
Mhm.
which, those are kind of like, you see that everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, right. Every news organization says that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm really interested to see how they actually put that into practice. Like they mention on their website, a commitment to diverse perspectives and rigorous fact checking.
Okay, interesting.
So it seems like they're trying to give readers the tools to like critically evaluate information themselves.
So they're not just telling you what to think, they're trying to give you the ability to like think for yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. So they're not pushing an agenda, they're just giving you the facts. Or
Yeah.
trying to, hopefully.
Yeah. At least giving you, different perspectives to consider.
Yeah, different perspectives, yeah.
Yeah.
They also use this phrase, insightful reporting that empowers viewers. What does that even mean?
Yeah. So I think, instead of just like throwing facts and figures at you, it's about connecting those to like a bigger picture,
Mm.
like exploring the why behind the what. So for example, instead of just reporting on a new policy, they might like analyze how it could impact different communities.
Right.
Right.
So it's like giving you the information, but also helping you understand what it actually means.
Exactly. Giving you like a deeper understanding.
Yeah, okay. That's cool. And I noticed on their website, they talk about stories that resonate. What makes a story resonate with you?
I think, when it taps into something universal, something we all like connect with on a human level.
Right.
Like maybe a story that makes you think or feel something or question things. And, Newswavejournal seems to be going for that kind of emotional impact.
Yeah, because if it doesn't make you feel anything, you're not going to remember it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about making us care.
Yeah, absolutely. They also talk about amplifying voices that need to be heard. Okay, so who are these voices? And how do you think they're actually doing that? Like, how is Newswavejournal elevating them?
Well, I think it's about highlighting people who are often like marginalized or misrepresented in the media. So, maybe they're actively seeking out stories from underrepresented communities or giving a platform to people whose voices are often silenced.
So they're trying to make sure that everyone's story gets told, even the people who are usually ignored.
Yeah, exactly. And it could involve like showing a wider range of perspectives on, complex issues,
Oh, that's cool.
allowing for a more, nuanced and inclusive dialogue.
Yeah, I like that. So they're not just telling one side of the story, they're trying to show you all the sides.
Exactly.
Yeah. And they have this line that says, ride the wave of knowledge and understanding.
Interesting.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think it kind of comes back to that surfing metaphor, right? Like they're encouraging us to be like active in our pursuit of knowledge, not just passive consumers.
Right. Don't just sit there and let the information wash over you. Go out and find it.
Yeah. Engage with it.
Yeah. Engage with it.
Critically think about it.
Yeah. That's cool. So it sounds like they're trying to be more than just a news source. They want to be like a guide for understanding the world.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. And,
Yeah.
Especially now with so much information out there, like having a guide is more important than ever.
Yeah, absolutely. So it leaves us with a question, like how can we be better at consuming news? Like what waves should we be riding and how do we navigate them?
Yeah, that's a good question to think about.
Yeah, it's something for all of us to consider.
Definitely.
Okay, well, this was a really interesting dive.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, Newswavejournal, they're doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to be different.
Yeah, and I think, for anyone who's feeling overwhelmed by all the news out there, it's worth checking them out.
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay, so that's it for our deep dive today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
It was a great conversation.
Yeah, I had fun. And for all of you listening, thanks for joining us. And until next time, keep riding that wave.
Ride that wave.